follow us.
All right. How's your day been?
It's okay.
Yeah. I like the fit.
Thank you.
You got the white track pants or the joggers or whatever, and then the
Yeah, it's my Frosty the Snowman outfit.
frosted out. You're iced out. I like it.
Yeah. You act like I wasn't a cop, like, as of 2 hours ago.
Well, you know.
Hey, when we come in, I'm
I'm used to
this
saying
water
this.
bottle in the corner, right?
Okay, yeah, you do you.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
right
good.
back. So yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and fully obviously accuse him and shit. I'm just gonna start asking him first. You know, where he was, what was the meeting all about, all that shit, what happened afterwards. All that
Yeah,
kind of
sort
stuff.
of more of thinking that he might know who took them or something.
Yeah, might try and make him look innocent for now. Review this,
Good.
and then later on bring him in again, and we'll go hard on him.
All right, perfect.
After
Big fan of
review the
that.
evidence a little bit. Yep.
All right.
Let's do that shit. Can you record it? Is that all
Yeah,
good?
I am. I am right now.
Perfect. Just be in the room with me. You're good.
Okay. Oh man, it reminds me of Nikov. Nikov just pisses on walls.
I had a water bottle. I filled it up for you to take out after this.
That's I know. I just like he pisses on the he'll piss in the water bottle and then spill it on the wall. I don't know what it is.
It's like when you're peeing in a car, like when you're drinking in the car.
Oh
You
yeah,
go pee and you end up getting a little splashage on yourself, you know.
yeah. In my Honda Odyssey, if I go on long road trips, I a little pee into.
Let's be real, dude. You do like that lift up the leg and you kind of like, listen, it's a motion everyone knows.
It's a motion that's instinctual. It's almost.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to
Right.
do it. Because it's like, fuck that, I'm not going to stop and waste fucking 30 minutes going to pee.
No, not on the long stretches. No way.
No, definitely not.
So Ben, you got questions?
Okay, Sal. So we'll go ahead and start this. Date is the 22nd of the 8th, 2022. The time is 5:59 a.m. BST time. I'm 514 Ben Warrior. Lucian, do you want to introduce yourself to the recording?
I'm 425 Lucian Evo.
And Sal, do you want to introduce your full name to the recording?
I am ex Corporal Ranger Salvatore Licardo.
Perfect. All right. So before we carry on, I'm just going to remind you rights quickly. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or can say against you, the court of law. Your right to an attorney if you can afford one, provides you one question if available. Do you understand?
Yep.
Perfect. So going from that, do you have any further requirements or anything else that you need before we start?
No, I'm just seeing why. Like, I got a phone call saying, hey, people were looking for you. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I was sleeping in my apartment. And then so I said, fuck it, I might as well get it done with, because I'm sure if they're looking for me, they flagged all my shit. So I'd rather come down so they have to unflag all my shit.
Yeah.
Instead of getting fucking felony stopped out of my car.
That's fair enough. So we're just going to start off quickly. Obviously, you and Till had a meeting at the range station, correct?
Till, Billy, and myself.
Yeah. About. Well, you would know what about.
Yeah.
How long roughly did that meeting last?
So we spoke a little bit here at MRPD. Then there was a lot of people around, and I think Dakota was in the captain's office, so we decided to move to the Beaver Bush. At that time, there was 2 or 3 deputies in there, and we asked them to leave. Then the meeting itself took maybe, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. I'm pretty blunt and straight to the point, so I respected that they were the same, and we discussed it. I gave my comments regarding, I didn't necessarily agree with it, but I understood it because I understand their predicament, and that's it. So maybe like 10-15 minutes.
Okay. And the meeting was about, just for context?
My removal from the PD.
Okay. And the reasons behind the removal of the PD?
That's an internal,
Fair
internal
thing.
matter
That's fine.
between high
Yeah, that's
command,
fine.
so I don't want to, you know,
No, that's fine. No, that's perfect.
if
Just
they
wanted
want to
to
keep
double
it on
check.
the DL, you know.
Yeah, if they want to
No,
keep
you're
it,
good.
yeah.
That's one of those things where you're asking, we're just like, yeah, you're right. We're not gonna,
Yeah,
you know.
if
Yeah,
they
we're
want
not
to
gonna
tell you,
push
they
it.
could tell you, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
100%. So you spend roughly 5 to 10 minutes with Billy and Till, correct?
Yeah, like 10 to 15, maybe more.
Okay. And after the meeting finished, you know, what did you do?
I left at that point. Basically, I was at Beaver Bush. There
Mhm.
was a shared CVPI. I gave before we left. I gave all my stuff over, and
Mhm.
then I just actually used the locker room downstairs just to fold up my uniform and leave it there.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm burping up Taco Bell.
No, you're good. You're good.
um, so at that point, I folded up my uniform. I stepped outside, and I don't know if you've been up to Beaver Bush a lot, but there's a lot of deer and other fauna up there. So I kind of just sat among the deer and relaxed for a bit, and then I basically walked back to my apartment. I went in my apartment maybe for about, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes. I was just sitting in my apartment, kind of contemplating life and what I should do. And at
Mhm.
that time, I spoke with Ramona on the
Oh,
phone.
okay. Oh, that's fair enough. So you spent a bit of time at, you know, by around Beaver's Bush because of all the deers and stuff. Then you walked all the way to your home, apartment.
Yeah, I did a self reflection walk. It's actually not too bad. I mean, it's pretty much a straight shot. It's literally one road all the way down to the apartments.
Mhm. And did you happen to see where Billy and Till went, or what they were doing when you
No,
were leaving?
last I was there, they were sitting up on a second, like the upper level of it, and they were just sitting there talking, kind of like this. So
Just on their phones.
yeah, so I just, I
Yeah.
said my goodbyes and I left, and that was really it.
And you spoke to Ramona, correct?
Yeah, maybe about like a half hour, 45 minutes later,
Mhm.
she called me.
I
Yeah,
see.
so I initially put a 311 out saying I was 42 for the last time. She called me a couple times, I'm assuming to ask what happened, but
Yeah.
I just kind of needed my
Space.
yeah, exactly. And then when I felt comfortable, I gave her a call back.
Can I ask something really quick? Just as a, ex member of brother of the PD, are you like good? Do you need anything? Like, how are you? I'm assuming you're not necessarily taking it well, but you seem to be taking it well. I want to make sure you're good.
I
Uh,
mean, the circumstances behind it, like I said, I don't agree with, but it's okay. I mean, they were in a bad situation. They're new high command. There's not much they can do. You know, you ever see the meme that it's like the smiley face and then the crying face behind it?
yeah. Is that you
It's
right
like
now?
that. Yeah, pretty much. But
Okay.
it's okay. Like I said, I shouldn't have put them in that situation. I should have known better.
Understandable. I just wanted to make sure, this aside, I want to make sure you're good. If there's anything we need, if you're not feeling too good, we get you to talk to the right people and all that stuff, right?
Exactly.
That's what we're here for. You know, we just want to make sure that everything, because it's not easy just losing a job and stuff. Especially you've been working for how long have you been working here? So
It's 15 months.
that's a long time. Especially working about a year and something. It's not easy just to lose your job
Yep.
like that. That's fair enough. So Bill and Till were just talking, and you had left by that. But were they still talking by the time you left?
I mean, I changed, said my goodbyes, and kind of just left, and that was it. I didn't really overhear. I wasn't there to like, spy on them or find out what they were talking about. I'm sure they were in an uncomfortable position as well, so I didn't want to, pry.
No, I see what you're saying. Okay. And you had your chat with Ramona, most likely about what happened and stuff, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she was just asking if I was okay and what
Hmm.
happened and what I was doing, and I just told her pretty much the same thing. I was in my apartment, and that's really it.
Okay.
It was
And
just our normal chats.
Yep.
okay, that's fine. That's perfect. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and pause this quickly, Sal, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, buddy?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool. Do you want to go ahead and pause the simulation?
Yeah, that's good. Here, let me. This shit's so fucked. Ugh.
Yeah, they got the same fucking recorder since 1942.
I know. It's like, and it seems like it's always going in the back, and then you pull it. It's just so fucked.
He doesn't seem to know. Well, obviously, he's not putting out more than he knows.
um,
could be, but it
I'm
doesn't seem.
torn. I'm so
Mm,
torn between him being a fucking psychopath and just
yeah.
releasing all of that all at once and torturing him and being like, fuck you guys.
Hmm.
And now being like, ah, it's fine, I'm over it. You know, he got it out of his system, right?
Yeah. Problem is, I
Uh,
don't want to go ahead and say word on the street, people saying this, that, because not one, we don't have solid proof. Number two, then he'll know who the source was from. So we need to be.
well, does he know they were tortured? Like, do you think we should maybe like
He,
be like, hey, do you know where they went after? Like, do you know where you where did you go? I don't know.
that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know whether to move on to that or not to move on to that. But I think if eventually that will get out that that incident happened, and that's why we're bringing him in because he thinks now, what the fuck are we bringing him in for? If he's innocent,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
My advice, we might not
Mhm.
get him in again.
Yeah,
We have him here now. I don't want
yeah,
to, you know, if of course we can try and call him in again later, but I think right now we should ask what we can because
yeah,
word gets out, he might not ever come back in. So
yeah. He might
that's
not come back to a police
especially
station.
if he tortured them. So
Yeah,
while we have him here, maybe fuck it, just between us, let him know like it's just, and ask him those questions, those hard questions.
yeah.
If you don't want to, that's just my advice because
No,
we
I think
might
it's
not ever
probably
get him in
better
here.
because, yeah, because if he knows we're onto him, he'll do sneaky shit, and this is
Okay.
probably the best opportunity we have. So let's push it on him, see what he says, and see how he reacts.
Let's push
And
a bit. Be like, where would they go? Did they say? Did you
yeah,
see them? You sure you didn't go with them? Maybe like, I don't know. Not even you sure you didn't go with them, but all right. Yeah.
just ask general questions and then start bugging him a little bit, poking him a bit about his because I know why he got terminated and stuff. So I might bug him a little bit about that as well. See what.
Let's do the thing where you ask him questions that he might talk a little more on. He might like
Mm.
open his mouth and just let him talk a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see how he does.
Also, the background on why he got fired and stuff. If you want to
Yeah,
go ahead
he
and ask
shot someone
questions
in
and stuff.
the garage of MRPD
Yeah, yeah.
for
So
an
he shot
argument.
someone. Yeah. So you know the reason. If you want to go ahead and ask a question, go ahead. So they were taken up to Chiliad, tortured and stuff,
Okay,
and their
I'll ask
judgments and
that
stuff.
part. Okay, all right, all right,
Yeah.
I will, I will.
It's best to bounce off each other. You know what I mean? Because then it's better.
100%. Um, all right. Okay. Here, let me get this back on. All right, I'm gonna be starting the recording up again.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. So you talked to Till and all that. And
And
are
Billy.
you aware of where they went afterwards?
No, I have no idea. I
Okay.
wasn't really talking to them. So
Okay. You left. You just said you went straight back to your apartment.
yeah, like I said, I chilled by Beaver Bush for maybe like 5 minutes, and then I just started walking down the road, the lonely road.
Did you take a car or anything like that, or was it
No,
like
I
did you
didn't.
ride or?
Nope, I did not have a car, so I walked.
All right. I'm asking just because you know, we're trying to figure this out. Till and Billy were shortly after the conversation with you, tortured up at Mount Chiliad.
By who?
Um,
Is that why I'm
we
here? You guys
we
think I was
don't
me?
know. We think you might have seen maybe who they left with or anything like that. We're not saying it's you at all. That's why we just had the talk. We were just like, we think you might maybe have seen someone at all. Maybe they said something. We just want to be honest with you.
You're the
Yeah.
last line of communication before
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
incident
no,
happened.
I
So
get it.
you're the first
Um,
person we'd come and speak to about
Trying to
things
think
like
if
this.
I saw anything else because, like I said, we chatted. I changed my clothes, out of my uniform, folded
But
everything up, put it fucking in the thing, sat there, and then I just left.
They didn't say anything about where they were going, maybe, or
No, from what I could tell, I mean they both kind of came um they mostly just came around so we can have our meeting. I know Billy was a little bit busy, I think, so I'm not really sure.
was he on the phone a lot, like calling, texting?
Not calling, but every high command member always sits like this, so it's just like
true.
it's like
Actually true.
normal. It's like just normal to me at this point. I spent an entire fucking 6 months with Jimmy Babe, 98% of the time like this.
So, question: were you on duty earlier today before this, or did they call you in to talk to you? Were you like on duty at all?
No, they called me in to talk to me. I
Okay.
think I didn't come on duty. No, I didn't come on duty today.
That's fine. That's fine. I was curious, like maybe there was a situation that happened, anything like that. Okay, so you didn't have a car or anything. You walked back to your apartment. Yeah. So they were taken up pretty soon after, and they were tortured up in Mount Gilead till lost her eye.
Oh Jesus, fucking yeah. Murphy
and
told me, like, kind of gave me like the general thing, but yeah, fucking, I don't understand. That's fucking wild.
yeah. All right. Yeah, we're just trying to fucking figure out if there's any
Is
sort
there
of
anything
evidence.
left there?
Ben.
Based on what was left there was just the normal blood and carvings and stuff on the hand of Billy Harambe.
Like the gorilla that got shot by fucking the zookeepers?
Yep, pretty much. That was carved into his arm. That was his injury. Obviously, I don't think they wanted to carve another eye out Billy because obviously he's already lost one eye.
This is really good.
So they decided that to do.
Now that we're letting him know, depending on how he reacts, is going to be huge.
Normal things MRPD, I guess. So yeah, there was a lot of injuries towards them. They looked like they had been tortured. They didn't remember much. Didn't remember anything really. Remember speaking to you last. That's why you were the first person.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We came to. Do you know if they had any kind of people had a vendetta against these two, for example, or the Rangers, for example? Because you were quite long in the Rangers. You probably know about people who didn't like the Rangers.
You know what?
That much.
Actually, oddly enough, and I fucking can't remember the guy's name, but there was a guy that came around either last night's AU Tsunami or the night before. He had black and blue face paint. He said he worked for LSBN and he was writing a story on the Rangers, and he wanted a picture of us. And me and Nikov, you can double check with Nikov about it. Took a picture. He took a picture of both us, and that was the last I heard from him. And then I forgot who. There was another officer there that like made a comment, kind of like making fun of him, and like he kind of like got a little upset about it and kind of stormed off. That's like literally it's actually crazy that you guys say that, because yeah, that was kind of a weird situation.
I'm looking at LSBN stuff to see if I'm trying to see if there's a person's name.
I remember
Vil
the guys.
Hockham. I'm trying to see. There's a guy who had blue face paint. He was an EMS though, and he wasn't an Azteca. Or something like that.
Fuck, I can't remember his name because I got his ID, and he's like, "Oh, you could call this person from LSBN to this person from LSBN."
Okay, we'll look into that.
I even looked into his name, and like he wasn't like employed by them or anything. So
yeah. All right. Yeah. Do you know why Billy would have Harambe put on his?
I have no idea why someone would fucking put a dead gorilla in his arm. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Yeah. We don't.
We don't. To be honest, like I don't want to like laugh about it because it's terrible, but I don't know why. Like literally,
it's okay. It is very ridiculous.
Like Harambe, legit the gorilla.
Yeah, Harambe.
Also another question. So basically, Till and her arm had carved code on her arm. So obviously, Billy had his Harambe, and she had the code, like just the word code on her arm. Does that ring any bells or anything like that? Possibly linked to Till?
No, not that I would know. No, unfortunately.
And interestingly, they were both drugged with two different substances. One being ketamine, which
it's a horse tranquilizer. Yeah.
Very hard to find in the city. And another one, I believe you're an expert with these kind of things. Midazolam. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. No, I come from a medical background, but I'm not. We didn't really push drugs that much. We were mostly emergency care. So I don't really believe in drugs, to be honest. Like a lot of the stuff you can handle,
Yeah.
Holistically.
Are you aware where you get ketamine in this city? Do you know about that?
Not that I would know of. I mean, I'm assuming the hospital.
Yeah. There's a few leads we had. One of the guys is dead.
Dead.
Yeah, he's dead. All right. Ben, do you have any more questions?
I think for now that is it. Obviously, we brought you in just to make sure that we get a little bit of information. Because at the moment we're kind of stuck on the information that we have at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. No, I gotcha. I gotcha. It makes sense.
I hope you
Um,
understand.
yeah. What we need to do is we'll have a look further. We may have to just ask you to come in again if we have any further questions, because obviously you being the last person to see them.
Yeah, yeah. No, I gotcha.
Perfect. Are you reachable by phone? I don't have your phone number. I never got
Yeah,
around to
hold
get
on,
your
let
phone
me
number
get it.
in the PD.
There you go. It's 415-881-3277.
I appreciate it. Let me give you mine just in case you hear anything or you think of anything. Because any
Yeah,
small
yeah,
bit
of
of
course.
information for us it goes a fucking long way. You wouldn't believe. That's mine. 415-960-8202.
Got it. Cool.
Ben Warrior and then
Yep.
Lucian. So Lucian's also on this. But we appreciate you coming in, having a chat with us.
Yeah.
Because the situation is obviously a little bit dire, but we'll hopefully we'll get this solved.
Yeah, yeah. No, I gotcha.
Appreciate it,
It's
Sal.
a shitty situation.
I appreciate you coming in with a good attitude on, despite the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do to
Yeah.
change it.
True.
Let's get you on out of here. Oh.
Nikov! Get fucking. What happened to them? They got tortured or something? Yeah, don't get tortured, Nikov.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not ideal. I do not suggest.
None of us suggest it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I got tortured the other night. They made me choose
For
between my
what?
girlfriend and my Honda Odyssey. I think I chose the wrong one.
Jeez. I would've
What did
fucked
you choose? Honda
Honda
Odyssey.
I chose my
Bro,
girlfriend.
That's just like
He chose
800K,
his
bro.
girlfriend after
1.1 million.
One point.
Okay.
How the fuck you spent 1.1 million? on
Don't
Honda?
worry about it.
Let me give you your gun back, Sal, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't,
I forgot about
can
that.
protect yourself out there, buddy.
See you, Sal. Thank you.
All right, cheers,
See you
buddy.
later.
We'll see you around.
Alright, see you later.
What do you
Alright.
think?
Were you watching that?
No, I literally just
I
was in the motor pool.
Here's my honest take. I don't know. Okay. What's the timeline, Ben? How long after the talk? Like, was it right after?
No, it
Okay.
wasn't right after. It was about 10, 15 minutes afterwards, possibly.
Dude,
where the
that
Are
is
you talking
literally how much time it takes to get to Chiliad, get in there, torture someone, and shoot them for 13 alphas to go off.
Exactly.
I don't think there's any way that they let Sal walk out, just got in the car casually, because it's Billy and Till, right? They take their time
Yeah.
or they're on
Okay,
and active.
Till told me she doesn't remember leaving Beaverbush.
Yeah, they don't
That
remember
means that
leaving
she was
place.
drugged inside of Beaverbush, which
Mhm.
means that when they were having a conversation, they were drugged, which means either another person was there or they were drugged. Because remember, he said they were somewhere else, and then they ended up going to Beaverbush, right? They were in
Yeah.
MRPD, and then Dakota was in the captain's office, and he said that we should go to Beaverbush.
And then I was there when they arrived at Beaver Bush because I was on the phone with Apollyon.
So you were at
first.
Beaverbush when they arrived, right?
So, yeah, they arrived. They said, "Oh, we got to have a conversation," because we were doing the 31 Alpha stuff. We were just targeting those, so we waited at Beaver Bush ready for that.
So there's two things that could have happened with that timeline. Either Dakota drugged them when they were in there, and they were drugged, or Sal, they were drugged right there with those alcoholic drinks, and then went to Beaverbush, and it kicked in while they were in Beaverbush. Or they got to Beaverbush, they were drugged while they were there, and then taken to Chiliad.
There's also a thing about that. On the right side of Billy's neck is a needle thing. So whoever did it went from behind and injected him with the drugs. It's what I'm retrieving.
So maybe
What
there's
was,
a way he's working with someone else, but he didn't know he was getting fired, right? Like,
Till, well, who knows?
Yeah.
Go for it, Nikov.
Till said she had the word code carved into her arm,
Yeah.
and Billy had a similar
Harambe.
scar. Harambe?
Harambe was the word carved in his arm. We mentioned it on the thingy. See if it meant anything. He didn't really.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I have an
wasn't
idea.
at the meeting, but
So
Also,
what?
two
What's the
notes
story with
left.
Harambe? He got shot down because he grabbed a kid that went into
there,
a thing.
yeah.
That he didn't Sal shoot someone down in the motor pool for something.
Yeah, that's what I was
Shot
told.
Somebody. It wasn't shot down, I don't think, but he was just shot.
He shot
well,
someone in the motor pool for something.
I mean, Everett pretty much revealed it. That's I can probably say.
Maybe it transfers in
Yeah.
some sort of weird, sick, fucking stupid ranger way. I don't know. Like,
I mean, the note is interesting as well. That was left on both of them. So it was about exact same note. It was referring to death basically, and it was a quote from Gollum in the Lord of the Rings.
wait, there was a
I'll show
note
you
on
the note.
them?
I've got it. Yeah, so it's exact same. Now I'm going to put it on both of you because exact same content on both notes.
All right.
There's one for you, and there is one for you. Oh, sorry, that's the same person. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab your nick off. There you go. You got a note. They both say the same thing, so they're both the same note.
What
Referring
if
to
this
death.
is just a fucking coincidence that he was the last person to see them?
But this is the thing. This is why we had to chat with him and push it, but not push it too hard that he, that we think that we're onto him or anything like that. But he's the last person who saw these guys before.
So this is from Lord of the Rings. It cannot be seen. It cannot be
Yeah.
felt. It cannot be heard. It cannot be
Murphy
smelled.
told me about this. He
What
said
is
there's a quote from
the
Rings.
answer to this riddle?
It's death. It basically means death. The
Oh.
whole thing is death. So basically, at the end of the day, you're gonna die. Basically, death is waiting for you.
Okay, yeah.
Jesus. Let me put this back on you.
He seemed like in genuinely good, like not good spirits, but yeah. Here, I'll put that back on you too. You got a picture of that and everything?
Yeah, I've got a picture of them, but yeah, I've also
I
got his
just
badges on me.
don't know how in the world they don't remember leaving Beaverbush.
No.
They went straight up to Chiliad,
cool.
were tortured.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Were there casings on scene?
The only thing that was found on scene really was there.
I'll be right back. I gotta
the
think about
pictures. Hold on, I need to send you the picture. It's quite hard to explain all of this.
This was the torture room up there, right?
Correct. So, no, this was actually outside the torture room. They were found. There was stuff inside the torture room as well. Let me send you the pictures. It'll make more sense.
Okay. I mean, Ranger Justice is a thing, but notes and carvings and shit is a little bit further beyond the scope of heat of passion and drugs, right? There's so much stuff.
There is more. I just need to send it over. Give me 2 seconds.
How many people were down? Is that another person down?
So Piper Nash her leg was caught in a bear trap that was set, which was I think something on it. Let me double check. Either bleach.
That
or
doesn't say
Harambe.
Harambe. That says Hammurabi.
Someone said Harambe.
That says Hammurabi. The code of Hammurabi.
Yeah, Billy was pretty sure it said Harambe or something.
The
like that.
code of Hammurabi is a code of laws.
That would make more sense.
It's an old, like, ancient code of laws. I think it was for, like, the Babylonian scriptures.
Babylonian scriptures, what do you mean?
It was actually quite progressive for its time too.
So it's essentially like it's like a set of, I don't remember exactly. It's a set of like codes and laws and punishments that are given to people or some shit like that. Like it's like Babylonian or Sumerian times. Google it. Code of Hammurabi. They literally just fed it to you. I think I'm right. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
That says Hammurabi, not Harambe.
This is what I was sent over and told.
I am so glad. I know. I'm just so glad that I looked at that shit.
I literally saw a meme 2 days ago on Reddit about confusing Harambe and Hammurabi, and
Look right here.
it literally happened.
If a man destroys the eye of another man, they shall destroy his eye. If he breaks another man's bone, they shall break his bones. It's literally an eye for an eye. They literally took Till's eye.
Makes sense for the Till thing.
Mm-hmm.
Till's eye taken. They literally took it out her eye. What the fuck? That's kind of
Yes, it's the Code of Hammurabi. They are going by a set of laws. This is not Sal.
Also, a set of syringes were scattered at the location. Inside. So if you ever look at the latest pictures, look at the last one. There was a set of syringes that were scattered. The eye was there, carved into her arm. So they were found inside, which they were moved outside. They were also cuffed to a wall. And there's blood found on scene, which we're examining at the moment.
Okay, we gotta get that blood. That's the first thing we gotta get. We should get that blood
Yeah.
like now.
That blood is.
Okay. Burn. What about that burned raincoat? Has that been?
Oh, you're breaking up. You might need a mumble. So the thing is, I quickly had a look at the blood and stuff. It doesn't pop up to anything in our records.
Can you? Ah, shit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear shit. Can you guys mumble? Oh my god, this is so.
Also, interesting was like you see that
Okay.
green raincoat.
That it's a ranger coat. It literally is a green
Yeah.
ranger coat.
Ranger coat. So there's a green ranger coat. Billy and Till don't remember having a ranger coat at all.
Sal wore one.
So, yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
Partial DNA on scene.
Footsteps also found. There was specific sizes and stuff.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the lab.
Yeah.
Okay, Sal did this shit.
Pretty much. It leads to him pretty nicely.
Okay, there's footprints. Okay, we need to get his shoe size. We need to get. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'm okay. Please let I'm on a roll really quick.
Go. Send it.
Okay, the reason he was laughing so hard when he heard Harambe was because he knows that he wrote Hammurabi. He was laughing so fucking hard and thinking it was so funny because he thought that he knows what it meant. There's no other reason for him to think that that's so fucking funny. The shoe size, we need to get a shoe size. The DNA we can partially run and match traces.
I've done a little run of it. Nothing's popped up.
I mean, if it's partial DNA, we should be able to see it, or at least get like a partial match, right? It might come back to a couple people. Ranger coat, he wears the ranger coat. An eye for an eye. It's literally an eye for an eye. They fire him, he does this. I don't know by any weird code he lives by, but was he ever any sort of like, Nikov, you knew him kind of like decently well, at least. Like, did he ever operate under these weird like set of laws, or did he ever like?
No, I mean,
was he ever strict?
Not that I knew. No.
He could have had someone working with him, knowing he was going to get fired. I'm sure he knew prior.
Could quite possibly be. Could have well been working with someone. He's been seen around DB block a lot. That's what I've received. He's been seen around DB block a lot. That's the first place. Apparently, too, after this incident, and he was there again before he came to MRPD.
Okay, is all this blood evidence in there? I can like look at this, right?
Should be, because the people who collected on scene should have put it in the report.
Okay, Emma's blood's right there. Did she fall or something, or why is her blood on
Yeah,
scene?
apparently she fell or something. So Billy
And
and Tills
Ramona's.
is there. Yeah. Wait, which report are you looking at?
I'm looking at the pictures and the blood linked in the pictures of the report. You know what I mean? I'm seeing if that's all in there.
Bill and so Billy's and Tills is in the report. However, the others are not quite. They've not put it in. Whoever collected the evidence. Would be in the lock. Hold on. This happens when things come close to storm. You don't fucking have enough time to sort everything.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, the two blood types are in there. Nothing more than that. Problem is that there's also a suspicion that he may have an MK14 on him.
A what?
An MK14 and some
Okay.
C4.
Uh, this is Sal.
Murphy
this.
straight away. Murphy straight away was like, "This has got to be Sal. This is definitely Sal. It has to be."
They were cuffed to a wall. This is the epitome of what Murphy tells me Ranger Justice is, but it's
Mhm.
much more calculated. It's literally like, um, it's super calculated. It has a very specific motive of an eye for an eye. He got fired. She lost an eye. Literally, this code of Hammurabi. The ranger thing he burns, literally burning out his old life, and it's like it shows like a super clear and concise set of rules that he's like set for himself, and that's why he thought it was so fucking funny when we said Harambe.
Harambe, yeah. So what we need to try and do is, so far, hopefully, he doesn't think that we're possibly onto him, and he thinks that we've slipped up on the arm thing, which is a good thing, I guess. But now we need to try and get that shoe size. That shoe size is going to matter massively.
Shoe size is huge, as well as that partial DNA match.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to like run that and see how many people it comes back to. Let me see something really quick.
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead and
try
have
it.
a look.
All right, I'm getting the results. All right, it comes back to 5 different people.
Who are they?
Let me see. We'll have to check and wait for it.
I mean,
There's 5 different matches.
Yeah. As soon as we start getting those matches, we get some, the footprints, the raincoat as well, with the R on it. He used to wear that raincoat all the fucking time, pretty much.
Comes back to 5 people with 5-digit state IDs, which is most people. The last number of the state ID ending in 8. Sal happens to be one of those people, but we need to find the other people that it's coming back to as well, which we can.
Yeah.
You said it's
Currently
a
we can't-
5-digit state ID ending in 8?
Yep,
Yeah.
Okay, there are 10,000 of those.
I know, but our partial DNA is coming back with 5 people, so we gotta find out who those 5 people are.
We have to try and size this.
Oh,
down
sorry,
because
actually 9,000 of those.
Yeah, true. Because the currently what we have, if we were just to arrest him and stuff, and take him.
I wish I could search by state ID and get
We need
8.
to try and nail down the shoe size. Number one is a good thing that we have. The partial DNA. Eventually, hopefully, we can wrap that round, and the threat. So the things that were heard on the streets, obviously speculation. That's not much that we can go about. But the chat with Ramona was very interesting. That he had.
What was the chat?
So he was not happy. He felt like he was, he thought he had trust in Billy until, but then after that, he didn't feel like he had enough trust. He sounded more disappointed than angry, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
This is shortly after he said he was 1042. Now, this was shortly straight after the meeting finished. Now, he could have had this conversation on the way of driving up to fucking Polita. Not Polita,
One sec.
Mount Chiliad.
Hey, are you still with Licardo? Oh, you're right here.
No, Licardo, we're in the evidence. Oh, there you're okay.
He said,
Hey. We're going over stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much not cut and dry, but that looking at that, that's Sal. So Ben someone told Ben that they had Harambe written on their arm, but I looked at it and it's Hammurabi, and then immediately we realized it's the code of
No,
Hammurabi.
that's what Brendan fucking kept saying. He kept saying Harambe's code, and then I kept taking my wiener out, and I was like, "Dicks out for
Dicks
Harambe."
out for Hammurabi. Yeah.
It's
And
it's
then
the
I
code
was
of
like-
Hammurabi, which is
And then, bro,
essentially
I told
states eye for an
Booker,
eye.
Hammurabi, and then he's like, "Yeah, Harambe, whatever."
that's cool.
That's pretty piss poor investigative work. I'm not gonna lie. It says Hammurabi. It's the code of Hammurabi. It's
Reading
literally written on
comprehension
both their
matters.
shit. Yeah. There's two codes of Hammurabi. If he breaks another man's bones, shall break his bone. If a man destroys the eye
Does
of
it sound
another
like he
man,
needs a cop strap to you guys?
Yeah, you might need to cut shop, Lucian.
hello, 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 hello.
Yeah.
Hey. The two laws of Hammurabi's code are: if a man destroys the eye of another man, they shall destroy his eye. If he breaks another man's bone, they shall break his bone. It's literally eye for an eye. They literally took Till's eye and then wrote the code of Hammurabi on their arm. There's a ranger coat. There's a men's shoe there.
Size, yeah.
We got to figure out what size that is. We got to line that up with Sal. But there's also a partial DNA match somewhere. The time frame makes no fucking sense. Till says she doesn't remember leaving Beaverbush, so they had to have been drugged prior, either at MRPD in the captain's office when they started the meeting, or in Beaverbush. They
It's
don't
bloody
remember.
Beaverbush.
Nobody's getting interrogated. What the fuck is this?
We finished the interrogation already.
Yeah, we chat with Sal.
The timeline literally makes no sense that it's not anyone else. He doesn't have a alibi of what happened after. He says he walked home, which he
Bullshit.
could have literally. I know he has cars or something. What cars does he have? He has one at Beaverbush probably.
Yeah, he has one.
Let's see, what cars does he own?
He owns one car. That's it, and two cruisers.
He owns a cruiser. He could have. I guarantee one of those cruisers is parked at Beaverbush. Or they could have given him a ride, or he could have called. And there's no way he just walked home after that. And then they immediately show up at Mount Chiliad with just enough time to show up there, be tortured, and then have the 13 alphas go off. They would have had to speed run up. They would have had to be like, all right, Salcia, we're running up to Mount Chiliad. S+ authorized. We're up there. Oh my God, there's someone here torturing us right now. Oh no. Like, it doesn't. And for them to set all that evidence and write and carve that, it just fucking doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. It's so far out of the realm of possibility that it's anyone else. He should know as an officer. I'm not gonna lie. He should know as an officer how to cover up a murder. I'm gonna say it. Or a
Didn't
crime
do a very
scene.
good job.
Yeah, but
with
people
burning his
get
coat,
blindsided.
No, I know. I'm just saying they're the it's sloppy. His Ranger jacket's still up there.
Well, look, if it is him, right? He's probably not happy, and when emotions take over, logic in anything that's smart oftentimes goes out the window, and people make mistakes, right? It's why they, if you ever watch documentaries or met serial killers and stuff like that,
It's so fun.
oftentimes the best ones are emotionless.
Yep.
Hey guys, separate. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
We all move into
Why
a
don't
house. Oh, Nick, I gotta tell you something.
Why don't we just call Gordo? You already had one ex-ranger show up dead in a pool. Never mind.
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's
you know
somewhere
what? You're thinking
between,
outside the
like,
box, though. You're thinking
too
outside the box. I
soon,
like that.
but also I'm with it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am.
Also, Sal seems in not way too good spirits, right? So how do I put this? Ben, you
Which
noticed it, right? He seems
Yeah,
like
he
he's
seemed.
content. He seems like he got it out of his system. Sal.
Yeah, he feels he's done his bit, if anything.
was he
And
willingly like he came here willingly?
Mhm.
yeah,
Called them or whatever.
he 311. He said, "I heard you guys were looking for me. Can I come down?" I said, "Yeah, 100%."
What makes him
down.
aware that we were looking for him? Out of curiosity, did anyone speak
We
to
said
him?
it in the meeting to be on the lookout for him to take him into questioning, which meant some dumbass officer called him and said, "Hey, we're looking for you."
Yeah. Apparently, there's word on the street that so basically Sal. Apparently, Sal. There's word on the street that he already done this and he's already admitted it to some people.
Well, okay. So, but the reason I ask is because it matters, right?
Yeah.
Um, if we can confirm that someone called him and said, it changes the narrative a lot in terms of psychology. But if nobody if he had no way of knowing or had any contact with an officer, or an officer leaked that we were looking for him, it
That's
could be
a
the
big
case of
issue.
him looking to cover his tracks as soon as it happens, right?
Yeah.
Which people do more often than not, and it's not a good look. So finding out who he got in contact with and how he found out matters a lot, because it can change the way you guys or us or whoever approaches it. Very much so when you go to
Well,
attack this.
Do
The
you guys
problem
think
is
this
we
is
only
worth
have
trying to
one
get a
way.
subpoena?
Yeah.
Look, we only have one way of figuring out if somebody contacted him, and that's by asking any officer who could have. Because if you ask him, he's just going to make up some story about, someone telling him, and then it's going to be he said, she said, or whatever.
should
He's
be
never going to
asking-
say. He's not going to tell us, "Oh yeah, I just figured you were looking for me," right?
Yeah, but getting his side matters for a multitude of reasons, even if everything he says is fake, because the way he talks, how fast he says somebody or says nobody or says I heard it on the street, and the way he talks about it, how much he says, all these things matter. But if I were you guys, I would approach it in finding out if any officer had said anything and letting it be known that it's pretty serious and that they, I don't know if they want to be, you guys want them to be in trouble or not, but that they
Yeah.
wouldn't be in trouble. And because the truth is if all officers say no, then you got to look at him as the only person to ask, right? Um, and then it comes back to, again, how is he going to approach the response, his reply, right? Is he quick with it? Is he slow, methodical? Does he sound worried? Does he sound overly confident? What are the specific wording he uses? These all make a difference in the way you go about any conversation you'll have with him in the future, and how you go about approaching, right? Because there's a big difference if you believe that he has a guilty conscience, or he's trying to cover his tracks. There's a good chance he'll slip up. But if he was told
Hi, Till.
and went there without the guilty conscience, he is ahead of the game mentally, right?
So it seemed much more like even if he did it, he got it out of his system. He thinks he's covered it up. The way he laughed about the Hammurabi thing mixed with Harambe, he seemed to very clearly know that it didn't mean that, and he's just like, wait, what? Like, that's not pretty much encouraging us subconsciously to take another look at it. It there's that timeline is we got a good vibe of his current mental state. We played it into the emotion of us being fellow officers, just making sure he's okay, things like that, not showing any sign of us being there to necessarily interrogate him, but more of get a statement and make sure he's good. And he described it as
legal to tell him that you're looking into someone else and that he's no longer a person of interest.
Yeah, you could tell him that.
Yeah, you can lie.
Yeah, you can.
Still
You can lie your
investigate
ass
him.
off.
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah,
is.
100%.
Of course.
Yeah, you could
100%.
lie your ass
You can
off.
do
I
that.
could literally be like, "You're good. Go do your thing. Don't ever talk to me
Yeah.
ever
Well,
again."
But no,
And-
the reason I ask is there actually is a fine line. I don't know where the line gets drawn of uh,
the entrapment part of encouraging him to do
yes.
more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have to encourage him to do something that he wouldn't normally do. If
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
would-
just telling him he's not being investigated and we're investigating someone else would not be entrapment because
Yeah.
there's no indicator, there's no suggestion to him to
The reason I
commit
say
another
it
crime.
is that Sal's an egotistical, cocky prick who thinks he can get away with everything. If you maybe told him, "Hey, listen, we have a lead on someone else," yeah.
The problem
and go
is
from
if you
there.
tell him you have a lead on someone else, you're either going to have to, I mean, I guess you could just not, tell him like, I can't tell you who it is, but it's not you.
legally,
but
he
he's
couldn't
probably-
anyway. So
I don't know if he's going to buy it though.
I don't think we need to.
I would.
Me and Ben set a pretty good foundation in there of
Yeah.
if we call him in there again, we're gonna know exactly what he's thinking.
Just throw every random curveball at him to make his stupid side come out to where he doesn't know what's going on anymore.
Question/strategy.
Yes.
He has not been charged with assault with a deadly weapon, right?
No, we haven't charged him or anything like that.
All right, so we still have 60 days to investigate him for shooting Chop in the goddamn stomach.
I still have the projectile encasing.
Perfect.
There's enough
Ooh.
evidence. Whenever you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are ready to trigger your next step of interrogation, get that warrant
me-
out there and get him in custody, and then
I'll
question
go
him
get it
formally
from
while
my
he's under
locker
arrest.
for you.
When you say get that warrant, are you talking about searching for the weapon?
Oh, like arrest warrant because
Oh,
we already
okay.
have
For his charges.
Oh, okay,
I mean-
yes, gotcha.
we have enough evidence for that warrant, 100%.
Mhm.
Yep.
Good idea. That's a good way to get him in.
Then we can really lay on thick as soon as we start looking at this more, and hopefully we can get these shoe sizes and stuff like that all sorted. The partial
Let's-
DNA.
Do you want to talk to Till? Do we want to bring Till down and get a better statement, or did you already get a statement? Like a
We pretty much
she's
got a
arrested and
statement.
stuff.
And come here.
Oh.
Oh, accidentally put it in somebody else's pockets, but here, I'll give you the casing and projectile. There you go.
Thank you very much, Till.
Um,
Because most likely the anesthetic that was used is a drug where obviously it puts them to, puts them to sleep, but also causes some memory loss as well along with it.
Well, here's the thing. Aside from that one, ketamine, the only way, so I was investigating ketamine for a while. The only way you can get it that I know of, which I'm almost positive because it was Charlie, I would sit there and watch him do it, is prison. No one else knew how to do
Yep.
it, and no one else was patient enough to do it. So either he has a contact with someone who is patient enough to sit in prison and cook ketamine, or he maybe got it from Pillbox, whatever it
It's
may
not
be. But
completely true. Range
that's just what I
ketamine
found
on,
to know.
Yetis.
Oh.
oh,
Well,
Ah.
that's
Rangers
that
have a
pretty
way of
much.
getting the ketamine for the Yetis.
Also, he used to be a pharmacist, correct? So it mind boggled me how he's probably trying to hide his tracks late on, but he didn't know what the drug. Let me just repeat it one more time.
Sal used to be a
Midazolam was.
pharmacist.
Yeah, according to Murphy, he
He's
used to be a
EMS,
pharmacist, and
not a yeah, he was an E EMS.
yeah, he had access to most likely these drugs apparently.
So he has a history of using those kinds of
Mhm.
drugs, possibly.
And knows how they work and
And
what
Sung
they do.
said that what happened to my eye was pretty surgical. Somebody knew what they were doing.
Do you
There we
remember
go.
what he was wearing when you were talking to him?
Oh, he was in his ranger uniform.
With the,
What did that
coat.
consist of?
He had his it was the like he was wearing the stupid hat that he always wears, and then the raincoat, the
there we go.
button-up shirt with the tie. Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Hey Ben, you just want to call him and be like, "Hey, I got you some new shoes." No, I'm kidding.
Gotta find a way of
Look,
trying to
this
get
is-
that shoe.
This is pretty damning. It's just the DNA, that partial DNA match. We need to figure out how to go
Mm.
about that.
We have to try and
Literally
run that some up.
everything, alibi, timeline, the Code of Hammurabi being an eye for an eye, him
Yeah.
laughing about it, thinking that we said it was Harambe, the raincoat. Literally, I don't know unless there's someone setting him up that's been trying to set
I
him up
don't
for a
think
year.
so.
I don't, you
Bro,
know, like,
if it only comes down to a partial DNA match, I mean, you get him under arrest for assault with a deadly. You take a DNA swab.
Pretty much.
all right.
I mean, on the
But his
arms.
DNA should be on file, right?
Yeah, it should be because he was.
But this DNA is like, there's something
It's
fucky
the
with
the
it.
DNA from the scene is what you only have a
Yeah,
partial
the
match
DNA from
for.
the scene's kind of like,
Okay.
yeah, the system's kind of like, I don't know.
Wonder how we dropped DNA if these two were already incapacitated. Oh, well, that's another. Probably burnt. Oh, fuck knows.
Using a scalpel might cut yourself.
How
Yeah.
about
Needles.
the Hammurabi curve?
It wasn't. Well, it wasn't. Explain that
Basically,
one,
an eye for an
Confucius.
eye is the.
Yeah.
is
And
what
also the
what
notes that
it
he left on
is.
Till and that meant death. Basically, it was a quote from the Lord of the Rings.
He a big Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings fan?
Yep. I don't know. Does anybody
Yeah.
know he's a Lord of the Rings fan by any
He
chance?
is.
There we go.
Okay.
God, no.
It's just, it's just literally stacking against this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It
Do
literally
we want
spelled out
to
death.
let's? Do you have the investigative report on this?
Yeah, it's on the instance for now.
It's just regular incidents. I'm gonna we'll write down all this stuff we're talking about, just like the
Yeah.
actual parts that match up. That timeline though, Till, you said you
It's
don't
pre-
remember leaving Beaverbush, right?
No, last thing I remember is him
But-
saying he was gonna go get changed out of his uniform, and wanted
She
a ride.
mentioned.
Okay, so when he probably went to get changed out of his uniform, he could have easily gotten the things that were needed. Wait, he said he wanted a ride?
I offered him a ride, and he said, "Yeah."
To
I was gonna take him to like his apartment or wherever he needed to go.
okay, he told us
He walked
that
to the
he
apartment.
walked home, which I immediately was like, that's fucking bullshit. He owns
Yeah,
two
we-
CVPIs.
He said he was at his apartment after he got fired. He called me.
How
Yeah,
long ago was that
we
after
were
he said he was 42?
wait, did we not get like photos of these 311s?
Yeah, somebody got their 3-in-1 photos. We have
I
them
did.
here. Perfect.
Yo, boy, Vienna, let's go.
We
Good
got the
shit.
3-in-1s and
That's my
stuff.
sergeant.
So we have all of that. It's just a thing of trying to link it up. Probably, if he's working with someone, those text messages and phone calls are going to be quite juicy to have a look into. But I
Do you
don't-
think this is
this could be-
something that we should try for a subpoena for? That you think maybe would go? You're the only one that I know that's ever done a subpoena. So
we could go for it?
an officer getting fired and assaulting and torturing other officers.
We've just
is
got to
probably-
have. The thing is, we have to have good probable cause because these
Listen,
are not
before you
easily-
guys start getting excited about subpoenas, maybe you should work out the court case that got rescheduled. 'Cause,
Yeah,
if
that's
you go
fine.
to the same
I can't do
sources-
anything about that.
I know,
I-
but you
I-
have to
I-
use
yeah.
the same sources. So
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be requesting the subpoena.
We
Yeah,
can
I
deal
would-
with
I
all
would
that
do
as
it.
we get along. First, we need to try and see what we've got evidence-wise. Go through that. I need to write this whole report. I've got 2 whole reports to write out because, yeah, and we'll go from there. And the notes we have, the information we have, because it's pretty much. It looks like it's him, pretty much. Unless he's working with someone which sped up the process a little bit. It's pretty much him.
All right.
He went. He
Uh,
straight away went to DB as well, which is not.
Do you want to
surprising.
go to Viceroy and see who was on duty during that time before Storm and see if maybe Sal had grabbed anything from Viceroy or something?
The person who was on duty was what's her name now? The one who's got an attitude all the time. Purple hair.
I don't know.
There's
The one-
a- There's a
No.
note. In,
Larry.
in
Larry.
his
What is it?
Yeah,
locker.
Larry,
I was gonna go
Lori.
Clean it out.
Something like
There's
that.
a- there's a
Lori.
note in
Yeah,
what,
it's Lori
Till?
now.
Well, I was gonna go clean out his locker, and I haven't yet, but there's a note in there.
What does it say?
I don't know.
Let's
I
check-
haven't looked at it yet.
You guys want to go check it out?
I mean, we're not. I need to. I
It
think
probably
I'm close.
says that he fucked a bear once, to be honest.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, I felt that.
I felt
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Deep inside me. I mean, this is pretty.
Pretty juicy.
Want to get all this written down, talk about our next
Mhm.
steps, and then I think our next step. What do you think, Ben? Just doing what Stone said. Just write that warrant out, get him in custody, get his DNA and his shoe
Yeah,
size?
because if we wanted to push it anyway, that wouldn't be related to this incident anyway, so we can happily get that charge sorted and get the arrest warrant out. Because it will have nothing to do with our case if we were to take it further, and if he was to carry on with his antics, because he's most likely targeting High Command, if anything. So it'd be perfect actually to get that arrest warrant out whenever possible. Which
Alright.
I have the evidence for me. I'm gonna need Lucian. I'm gonna need you to write that up because I've got like 2 other reports.
I got you.
I've been
Just
soloed
tell me
for
what
a
to
little
do, and
bit.
I got you.
Hell yeah, because I was left with this solo and trying to look at 10 different things at 10 different things. So that's why I brought in a bunch of people so we can.
Oh, I'm here.
Better.
You're good.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
We're on this shit. Let's do this. You said it's already pushed at an incident.
Yeah,
I'll write out my statement right now.
Perfect.
All right.
There's a few officers who didn't write statements. So I'm gonna have to catch up with them. It's fucking 10 minutes.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's the plan then. We will write all this out. I will get his interrogation, modified interrogation points within the debrief. All the evidence that seems to match up, as well as the alibi and all that shit. My legs. From there, we'll push the warrant. You have the casings. We'll make a separate incident report on that. I can do that if you'd like. I would just need statements from the people. We'll push the warrant once this is good, like this investigation is good, as far as the torturing. Push the warrant for the assault with deadly, get everything, and then once that's good, if we can prove and positively ID him on the scene, push those charges as well.
Yeah.
All right. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yep, we're going to go with that.
All right.
We'll write everything out, get all the evidence, have a look at it thoroughly, because a bunch of people were telling me a bunch of different things. Which is fucking annoying in
Can I get a
itself.
list of names that I would need to get statements from?
10-4, give me 2 seconds. What,
When
from
you get a chance.
from the main torture one, correct?
From the main torture one.
I can
Stone,
get
I'm
your
assuming you would know who to get statements from the shooting in MRPD.
Yeah, I can
Or
look
you might
into
know
it.
who. Okay. If you know
I
who
think-
and I can talk to, I can do it. So you don't have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah. As
No,
soon as
I'll
we
look it
get
up.
those. We'll as soon as we get those, we can push that warrant, get some good questions in, and interrogate him fully. Because the amount.
I
of
can't wait to
information
have
we
him in
received out-
custody and we just yank his shoes and
Yeah, I mean, technically, for safety reasons, we'll probably yank his shoes to test it. You know what I mean? We take the shoes.
All right.
yeah.
The photos for that call log should be in the report now.
Hey, fam, appreciate it.
Thank you, Vienna.
I should have you share my statement already, but if you need more details,
Yeah.
that'll be down.
I appreciate. You're the only one who gave me a statement out of the whole of people who were there, and I responded late. Yeah, I responded. I remember I was the last one to respond to it, and you're the only person who gave me the statement.
I did respond after everything was done.
Yep.
I got it somewhere down.
Yeah, that's why it's when you're trying to have a look at this shit and you're trying to balance everything, and everything's all pictures were sent to me that weren't put on the report, so they were just thrown to me. to have a look at and shit.
Sent you the pictures.
Yeah.
You got this, Ben. Here, just put it in
Yeah,
the
Ben, you've got this shit, Ben. Just
you know what,
fucking
Ben?
send it.
You send me the pictures and I'll put them in the evidence, okay?
Hey, I
Pass the buck, I got you. All right.
Phil, did Chop take a photo?
That part I'm not certain of. I'd have to talk to him.
Pretty much for the warrant. You
I
just
would
need to talk to
assume
Chop.
yes, but
Chop? Okay.
considering he collected the casing projectile, I would assume yes, but I'm not certain.
We
Wait,
yeah, we
Chop-
need to
Wait a
get a
minute.
statement
Booker
from
did.
Chop.
Brandon Booker was collecting evidence the entire time I see it.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, it was only Chop and Sal in this incident that Stone's referring to.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
when
shooting.
Sal shot
Okay.
Chop in the motor
Yeah,
pool.
the shooting
Oh,
incident. at
that's
MRPD.
different.
Yeah, this is what we're going to
What's
bring
this,
him in for originally.
What's this photo in the report of Billy 311ing that he and Till were going to have a meeting on Chiliad?
Yeah, that.
Were you guys
the three-
intending to go to Chiliad?
Not to my memory, but everything's really fuzzy about the whole thing. I don't remember.
Because that kind of changes things, right?
It could do, but also. So hold on, give me.
Could be under duress.
It could be.
Because they are.
Oh,
under
that's
the
a good
influence.
point, actually.
They
That
are
could
Yeah.
easily
under
be under
drug
duress.
of anesthetic, mind loss, and I think there was something else. Hold on, 2 seconds.
Sal goes, all right, I'm gonna go change my clothes. Comes back with a fucking gun, puts him up, and all
Says,
right,
yeah,
so we're
tweet
going to
that you're
Chiliad
going to Chiliad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
as their
That way,
True
no
that.
one's suspicious when they see the blips going up there.
So causing a loss of ability to create new memories.
So mad,
sleepiness,
sorry.
I didn't feel a thing.
Decrease in anxiety. So this is a bunch of what that midazolam drug does. So they probably wouldn't remember the single thing.
Is the drug in the report? I'm just
I'm
gonna
sorry,
get
my
the
statement's
drug
not
definitions.
extremely helpful, but there you have it.
It's not in the report. I'll send you the name of it because I've been.
Yeah,
trying to
just send
work
me all
on
that
the
stuff. I'll
reports.
add everything in the report, what the drug does, why it would show that he has a history of using that drug.
Yeah, because he used to be a part of EMS, which Murphy
Perfect.
mentioned to
Thank
me.
you.
He mentioned to all of us actually when we were there having a chat and stuff like that.
He's literally doing that classic serial killer fucking psychopath shit where he like leaves clues and like, you'll never find me, bitch. Like, it's crazy.
Pretty fucking stupid, but
Sounds like Elmo.
Yeah, just like that.
just like that.
Question: when you guys like get a soda and it has a lot of ice in it, and you drink all of the actual or most of the soda, and there's a little bit left at the
Mhm.
bottom, and the ice melts the water, do you also drink the melted ice
Yeah.
with the
If I'm
soda,
thirsty
or
enough.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
if
it
I'm
hot
really
out?
thirsty, I will.
send it.
I also just eat the
You're
ice.
just desperate for
Yeah.
anything other than
So-
water because that's all you've been drinking for days.
It's in front
Yes.
of me and it's cold and not
I rarely
too
drink
weird.
soda, but
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah, well, I feel validated. Thank you guys.
yeah. Stone just he just said he eats ice, but he doesn't eat one ice cube at a time. He eats all of them at once.
Yeah, that's how you lose your enamel.
It gets hot in that trailer.
Yeah, that actually sounds like it hurts. Fuck teeth, by the way. Not,
Don't wanna
but well,
know,
both
your
the
mom
movie
lost her
and
enamel.
the what?
The anti-teeth candidate.
Yeah, the anti-teeth candidate. Listen to him talk right now.
I'm so glad I got veneers.
Jeez. All right. Till, is there anything? Is your head still pretty much feeling the same? That's all that you remember as of now. Anything?
Yeah, I don't remember anything else. I know when we were approaching Beaver Bush, I had a few new memories, but it was still from being at Beaver Bush, and it was like
Okay.
of us.
Yeah,
pulling
take
up
your
into the-
time.
Us pulling up to the Beaver Bush.
Hold on, the night latest 911. Latest 911, guys.
I don't.
We'll get
What
that in the
did you
fucking
do,
report.
Lucian? What's that latest 911? What did
I don't
you do?
fucking know. I didn't do anything. I haven't investigated anyone. I
What
got
the
told to
fuck
stop.
did you do?
This
I
is
didn't-
Sal. This is no. Hold on. Or this will be the beginning. Look at the note again. Hold on 2 seconds.
Whoop. Let me go ahead and not me. I didn't do
Just the
it.
beginning. You're all blind to true justice, so I have to show you all one by one. It cannot be seen, and then he has his little quote of death.
Do you think that he was? We'll get into that shit later. A question. Till and Stone, do we have permission to look at that note in his locker?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
that's
Well,
fine,
I'm
go
just.
ahead.
All right. Let's go. What was his call sign?
T27.
Someone reply to Riley, just say that we're all dealing with it, I guess.
Till we'll have to open it up for you.
Yeah. Should I respond with "This is how you get investigated"?
No, let's not respond.
I'm not.
Hold back.
Should I respond with "I don't know who you are, but this is
Here,
how you get
Lucian,
investigated"?
Here's the key. Go ahead and get into his locker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Open it.
227.
Yeah, 227.
Oh, I'm gonna look forward to bringing this motherfucker in.
Well, hey, you guys saw that 911, right? That was
Yeah, yeah.
that was pretty
Yeah.
cringe, right? That was pretty cheesy. No,
Sounds like, and it also came out from the middle of the wilderness.
Ah, surprise, surprise.
But it reminds me of
Holy
like
shit!
what?
What?
Thank you for playing the Sinister Limited Lotto. Your numbers are 23, 16, 12, 21, 25, 7. Weekly drawing ends today, Tuesday, end of NA. Yeah, this is a lottery ticket.
Oh.
Oh well.
There's
you
nothing
go.
in here.
Special on that.
Unless there's a mask. Or there's a mask here. Oh, there's a few masks here. Let's see what they are. In case this reminds you of anything that he wore when he changed clothes, maybe?
Hey, well, it happens before. It's always good
Well,
to
do
keep
your
looking at it.
chat has a K9?
All right, he changed clothes, so maybe he was wearing one of these masks. Let me see.
Yeah.
He
He's
used to
wearing-
wear all the fucking time.
I hate this.
Why does that mask fuck up your arms?
I don't know.
It's he has the full body costume. He was a bit of a furry apparently.
Oh my god.
That's
you
the
gotta
secret
go
that
all out.
Fuck a bear.
that's the secret that holy shit, he's got 3 of
All
them.
3 of them.
He's got backups.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, that's just his motorcycle.
Yeah, this is nothing crazy. Aha.
Mm.
All right. All right, looks like it was just normal shit you'd find in a locker.
The
Other
thing
than
that
the
worries
bear.
me is whether he has the weapons still. It's the only thing that worries me.
Yeah,
If he
I
has any PD weapons.
don't remember if we had.
Billy said he didn't remember searching him.
Yeah. I know the plan was to search him after he came back from putting stuff in his locker.
Smart bastard. We've put his the ones that he documented them they're most likely expired and months ago, but we put those in evidence just in case it matches to anything later
Well,
on.
you can
but
check the ones in
I
his
doubt it.
locker, see if they match anything.
Lucian,
I know
can you
there was
have a look in the
there was
locker
a few
again?
guns in there.
Mhm.
Because I don't have the key. And get we need the serial numbers to all of those as well.
It's just an M4.
What is the serial number on that? Because he did.
Yeah, I got you 1 second. It's an M4 rubber slug and grapple gun.
Was it MJ? What was the thing? The serial on it?
25708 TDY 681.
Okay, it's not this. It's not the one on his profile then.
Alright.
It's different. And also the C4 business that we've heard apparently has 4 C4s ready to go. To most likely
How did
totally
we find that
hide.
out?
Murphy apparently heard it on the streets or something like that. That's what he phoned
Huh.
me.
He
apparently.
is working at a gas station now, so
You know,
Yeah.
in his locker, it looks like there might be a fake bottom.
Hmm?
If you put .1 at the end.
oh.
Go ahead, Lucian.
Let me see. Let me jiggle this a little bit. Tail with the RP. Oh Jesus. Okay, there is a Glock. There's 2 MK14s that seem to be all rusted. There's 3 fake plates. And there is evidence. Here. Let me document this.
Evidence.
So you're trying to tell me that he doesn't place evidence onto the reports?
Probably not.
Well, there's a projectile and a casing. What is the thing you're looking for? So this casing right now is it's, let me see. I'll have to look at the database. There's a Glock here. Let's see.
I wonder if that's the Glock that he shot Chop with.
This looks like, I'll have to check. It looks similar to the casings that I have from the Chops thing, but nothing crazy. There's a bunch of expired shit in here. I just wonder what he's doing with fake plates. Here's 3 fake plates. All right, let's go run this.
Yeah, that's good.
This might be the...
Fucking imagine trying to do all this solo. Thank fuck I brought you into this.
I got you.
I can't do this. It literally throwing shit at me and then trying, you know what I mean? Trying to do it. It's
Okay, so this is the Glock that he shot Chop with.
perfect.
So
Did you
these are
take a picture of
casings
it
from
in
this
the
same
photo?
Glock. Yeah, so
Perfect.
this is the same casings and evidence that you put on me from the time that he shot Chop. He must have tried to either clear the scene or I don't know what, but they're definitely the same casings. There were no casings on scene.
Chop had mentioned that Sal had taken out his flashlight at the same time as him trying to get rid of it.
Interesting. All right.
I think
this-
before we push that warrant, we get a statement from Chop a little bit and we get a bit more
Yeah.
clarity.
Is Chop on duty?
Yeah, he's not. I don't think at the moment.
He's
When is he
normally
normally around?
around.
Is he EU cop?
He's
NA.
usually
He's-
NA.
NA.
Okay, we'll have
Thank you,
to
Till.
revisit him tomorrow at some point. But it's best to get the information a little bit more
Oh, shit,
about it
someone
before we
went to-
push anything, because we don't want to rush this
2.1.
shit. This shit's got to, we got to make sure we get everything precisely right.
There's a fine line between rushing and doing it in a manner in
Yeah.
which they aren't like aware that there's an active investigation. I love how they 911. We are the
Yeah, it's
unknown
pretty
nation
cringe.
ones. Okay.
We're the unknown and ancient one. Bunch of load of
I
shit.
got this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's start a. How do I want to do this? Let's just make a full-on incident report.
Yeah.
But we will title it. We're not gonna title it the Sal Licardo thing because we don't want people looking into it. Let's title it
Just
something
say a
else.
shooting at MRPD or something. People just look at that and just go past it half the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
alright.
Do you want
Everett
to do
say
that?
where he was going?
Yeah.
No. We'll for the Sal thing. We'll title it "Shooting at MRPD." Or do you want to do like? Do you want to do Lucian
mean-
Evo
Everett
Weed
Lee?
Grow? just
Just make it a. Hold on. We could just make it as a report, like a
Well, I
civilian
want to
report
put
and
evidence in there, and I don't know if you lose the evidence if you transfer it to an incident.
Oh, true. Actually, how does
That's
that
my
work,
issue.
Nicole? Do you know?
I mean, you could just re-add the evidence
True.
to the
Will it stay
to
in
the
Just add a
investigative
weed.
report.
Just
let's
say
just
it's
say-
Lucian's weed grow. Fuck it.
Let's say Lucian's
You
Weed
guys know
Grow.
about what we're doing. The Rangers know this is not actually a weed grow thing. So as long as they
Yeah.
are informed, it's fine. We should be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
God fucking damn it.
No one will look at this report.
No,
I'm sure.
no one's gonna
I
look at
think
Weed
that's
Grow report.
what's the
No,
report
it's
that
fine.
no one's gonna fucking look at. Lucian Evo Weed Grow.
Pretty much. Perfect. Oh, this is all working perfect.
I'm glad he left these little traces of RP. Because I want to add evidence in this out here. I'll get all that in there. All right, I'll be right back. That will be the charges for Sal for the shooting Chop,
Yeah.
and then we'll change it and push it. This is so fun. I love working with Ben. They're just letting us. They're like, let them have fun. All right.
Yeah, make that incident report. We'll go from that. We need to try and get Chop's statement. I'll try and finish with the report as much as I can. It is literally like nearly 8 in the morning in my head, so I might have to go sleep a little bit.
Do
and
your
finish
thing,
this
man. Don't worry about it. We got this. We'll have tomorrow. I'm,
yeah, we can go ahead and keep writing about it tomorrow and shit. Because it's all late, and when you've thrown everything at once, very late in your head, it's kind of fucked.
yeah. Don't even trip.
So I brought you on because I knew I needed another pair. Well, you need another pair of hands at least on this shit because fuck me.
I got you.
I appreciate it, Lucian. I knew you'd be interested in it anyway, but that's why. I
Yeah.
asked.
Even if I wasn't, dude, like, I'm here for it. I'm here to help you. This is important, you know. Witnesses is going to be Richard Chop.
So yeah, I'm gonna chase those fucking statements because only one statement was sent to me, and that was from Vino. The whole scene. I thought more people would send statements. Not quite.
They never do. It's like pulling teeth, man.
Yeah. I mean, I said to Zach, if you want me to have a look into this, I have no problem, and this is our speciality and shit. But I mean, no one really wrote a statement. Piper hasn't given me a statement about what happened to her. Really, she just said she got bit by the thingy. Chris Mendez was there as well, so he didn't give me quite a statement. Apparently, he was having some memory loss thing. But I was like, straight after that, I had a chat with Murphy, Billy, Till. It took about an hour and a half chatting like that. Then by the time the hour went past, it was only like an hour left till storm, and then 13 alphas go off. Everything was just fucking.
And you
literally.
go up there.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
I'm
buddy.
so sorry.
Still had the shit on me still because 13 alphas were just popping up. One from a burglary and
I
shit. I was
feel
like,
that
fucking
so
pissing
much.
me off.
All right, I will get this evidence. I'll get this evidence in here now. These pictures of the casings, projectiles. I'm hoping that there's no maybe a picture. We'll see. We'll get Chop's statement and then push the charges when we're together.
Yeah,
This might
let's
be
do
like
that.
a 10-day warrant.
Yeah, we could possibly get it. As soon as we get Chop's statement, we learn a little bit more about it, we can go push ahead the warrant. Until we get that Chop statement, I don't want to go ahead and push it quite yet.
Okay, because yeah, he needs to be charged with that. That's just gonna be adult assault with a deadly.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you never know, we might be able to push another thing on well getting from Chop's statement. So it's best to see what we can get and stuff. But apparently Wolfgang and that went to the 911 call location, so that's interesting.
Damn, I would have loved to do that. Where was that location?
Apparently somewhere in the shit. Oh, where the Rangers are pretty much now. I
Oh,
think.
Mount Gordo.
Yeah, look wherever it is, pretty much.
Classic
He's a fucking
X. Dude, he is a fucking Chad.
He's a fucking.
He said,
giga
"Fuck
Chad.
that." He didn't even say shit. He said, "I'm just going."
He
literally just went. Who's
He's
459?
giga Chad. 45. Fuck knows who 459 is. Who is 459?
Oh, never mind. I thought he was up there with 459. They're not.
But yeah, this is going to be interesting, buddy, and I'm glad we're in this shit.
Yeah, this is unfortunate, but you know.
I wish I could have processed all the information a little bit more quicker, but it's just, you know, when you have a
Dude,
bunch
you're
of shit
so
thrown at you.
fine. I was dying. I was like, "Who the fuck said Harambe?" And of course, it was Brendan.
Brendan kept saying Harambe. I was like, okay, I'm going to trust you because, you know, I've got a lot of shit to do, so I'm
Yeah,
trusting you guys.
you never really like fully looked at it.
And then, yeah, thank God you guys fucking looked at it because I was completing the report. I was like, Harambe? Like, that didn't make it. I was
All the
first on
pictures that
Harambe.
you sent me are all the ones that they sent to you.
All of those were being sent to me. Some from Mendez, some from.
Anything sent to you to enter in the report, just shoot to me. I'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, that's everything so far. That's literally everything. That's all the photos that should be put
Okay.
in the report.
All right, and that's going to be the investigative report, right?
10-4. I've also made a separate incident report about the incident just in case we take this to further, if you know what I mean. So
Gotcha.
probably put in both. That's why I'm doing 2 reports at the same time, because if it comes to where we have possibly 3 separate incidents, you know what we can push.
Serial
And
assaults.
exactly. So, but
I see
whether
what you're
Sal
doing,
is
yeah.
that emotionally attached to do with 3 different incidents is fuck knows.
Or he joins a group that is attacking high command members for
the unknown and ancient ones, whatever the fuck that means.
The
what-
unknown is a
which was-
gang. Let me see in reports.
Yeah, the unknown. The unknown is a gang. I think Alan Lee has control. Oh, no, yeah, Alan Lee.
Eh,
It's
Alan
Alan Lee's
Lee.
gang.
Mayhem. These they have not been touched in a minute. So what I'm gonna do actually, let's see if they have a business. These gangs, man, they just have businesses.
They catch themselves out really bad sometimes, I swear.
Well, it's like they're. I talked to Seaside actually. Oh shit, unknown. Let me see. When we were looking into these gangs, oh, it just says unknown. Jesus Christ, all these just say unknown. Isabella Madrid, Sam Gunner Skywalker. Okay, Ezra Gainsman, Rydon. None of these are. All right, this is just whatever.
I know. I'm pretty sure that. So Alan Lee's
Oh.
definitely on there. Nalani Primrose should be on there if they are.
Oh, go to businesses and search
Yeah.
Matt's unknown. MATS unknown. Charlie Lockwood, Alan Lee,
There we go.
Sawyer Rose.
Yep, most likely that then. She's definitely involved with them. Pierce Apollyon, yep, this is them.
Do you think this is
This is it.
their gang roster kind of thing?
Yeah, most likely this is definitely their gang roster. Also, there's one name missing from here. What was his fucking dumbass name?
So you
Hold on,
think
let me go to my
Sawyer's in a
investigative
gang?
report. Yeah, 100%. There's no way she's not in a gang. She's probably not doing illegal shit, but she's in a gang.
Let's see. Matt's Unknown, The Unknown Co. Oh, look, they have a business called The Unknown Co. All right, this is easy. See, these businesses, man.
Is Danville in that? Because if he is, yeah,
Alan Lee, Eric Ma, Nalani, yeah, Danville.
This is it. This is the new roster. Danville, Sawyer Rose, because he's been hanging out with Sawyer quite a lot since the,
Let's check their history. They haven't added anyone in a month or done anything in a month. They got rid of hangarounds, showing that they were. All right, let's check the other one.
Oh yeah, this looks really good, and this is something that we could possibly take to court. I'm not going to lie to you, Lucian, because if he's not going to admit to it, we can build the evidence. Ow!
I don't know how it hit you. I was in
All
MDW. I was holding. Yeah, I was.
Okay, we won't go to court. Sorry, I'm sorry, Lucian. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm still torn up about what happened the other day.
Hey, what can you do, buddy? It happens. Listen. Hold on.
All right, there we go. Let's check the history of this one. Matt's Unknown had 10 days ago they
However, whether they're linked in this, I doubt it.
Gotcha. One of these is right. Fuck, I need to stop. We're going on a whole nother tangent of some fucking other shit.
Yeah, I don't think they're involved. If anything, I think this is complete another bullshit of another thing. We are the unknown and ancient ones. Seize this investigation into us immediately. How the fuck are you known investigating number one? Number two, well, obviously Sal. Or this will only be the beginning, but they said it was the beginning on their notes, so they're lying anyway. Yeah, well, I haven't had a good one of these before for some time, except the red hand a little bit.
Yeah.
Should I fuck it and change it? You know, it says at 514. Should we put at 425 Detective Lucian Ava and at 514 Detective Drake?
If you want, I don't know.
Oh, I'm not doing that just before they might say
yeah, that's getting a little too ahead of it. They'd be like, listen, guys, listen.
Like, guys, listen. I know you're doing your shit, but you know, take it easy, guys. Take it easy. But yeah, we'll discuss about this more tomorrow because I'm absolutely knackered from trying to do everything.
Yeah, do your
especially
thing.
being 8 in the morning ahead. We'll carry on with this tomorrow. If you have any notes and stuff, go ahead and put it in the investigative report. You're good.
All right, perfect.
And hold on 2 seconds.
What was that person's name that you Sawyer Rose, there we go.
Sawyer Rose, yeah. Sawyer Rose was the name. Also add that name. Do you have the 911? Let me send you the 911 if you don't have it.
I got the 911.
Perfect. Yeah, just
I'll add that to the investigative report.
Perfect. And I will add my statements and a debrief it tomorrow at some point when my brain actually functions a little bit. I don't want to go ahead and push this too quickly. But yeah, let's not push that warrant until we get Chop's full statement, and then we'll go ahead and push it. Okay?
Yeah, it's spelled the Uncown. They spelled it wrong.
Oh Jesus Christ! Fuck
me. In a business directory, they literally misspelled it.
Should I tell you something? Oh, I wish I was surprised.
Yeah.
I wish I was surprised. Anything else? Anything else? I'm trying to think of anything else I need to give you. My brain's not working. If you got anything, throw it at me, Lucian, so I can tell you, because I want to make sure.
I got something. Get some sleep.
True, I have been awake for quite some time, but
yeah.
Listen, when you're trying to, you know what I mean. When
you're on a roll, you're on a roll, but you need to get some sleep. Here's the thing. I'd say do that because I'm just gonna be writing paperwork. And you're gonna need to be fresh for tomorrow when we do this.
Debrief and shit. Yeah, no, I know, buddy. I'm gonna let this. You hold on to it until we can pick it back up. So just watch out for his shit. You can email
All
me
right.
shit. I normally keep my emails on silent when I sleep because I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
probably. I was gonna take it real easy today. I wasn't even thinking about coming on duty, so I'm just gonna do this shit. And
Yeah, just do the paperwork and we'll have a look at it tomorrow.
I'm just
We'll
gonna do the
patrol a bit
paperwork.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
bet.
Fuck yeah. All right, Lucian. I'll see you around, buddy. I'm gonna go 42.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna get in a
Looks-
good spot for this stuff.
Yeah, do it, and I'll add the debriefing shit tomorrow. Some point.
Yeah.
Have I sent you all the photos? I have sent you all the photos.
Yeah, double check. I believe you sent them all to me, but yeah, just let me know. I'll enter that all in the investigative report.
Thank you, buddy.
Hmm.
Hey, Lucian.
Are you guys good up there?
There's a dead guy up here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Yeah,
I saw you.
we're collecting evidence. There's a lot up here. There are notes written, carved into the dirt. I found what appears to be a Yeti trap hidden in some bushes next to a tree with some kind of liquid on it. I'm guessing it's some kind of poison or something like that.
Do you guys need help?
There's,
I don't know how many people are up there. It's one big blob, so I don't.
We're good up here. We've got EMS. They're collecting the corpse. There is a vehicle submerged in the lake as well.
That's from the 911 call, right?
Yeah, from the 911 call.
Okay. I was just updating the unknown investigative report as well. So the businesses that are attached to the unknown, there's 2 of them. That should narrow down the people that are actively involved as well. So just so you know, anyone else who's looking into that.
Do you remember off the top of your head what the shoe size was for the footprints found up on Chiliad?
12 or 13.
Okay. That's going to line up with I think just eyeballing it. I haven't taken out a tape measure or anything, but just eyeballing it, it's going to line up pretty well with the shoe prints we're finding here.
Classic. All right. Wow, that quick. He's all right. If this is him, this is pretty quick, and shows the trap. There was a bear trap that was also up there. So when Tia and Billy were, and he has a bear mask that he always wore. Okay, this is all.
Yeah. Well, this one was a Yeti mask, or sorry, a Yeti trap. You can tell because the shape is slightly different. It's actually a little bit smaller because bears have wider feet. But
do you want to know something
very similar
that
trap.
Sal said when he was in MRP lobby? He was wearing all white, and he said, "I love winter." And
interesting.
Ramona was like, "I thought you hated winter," and he's like, "No, I love it. I hate the fall. I love the winter. It's ice cold."
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I should mention this dead guy. Both of his eyes were cut out, and he had the shape of an eye cut into his forehead, and his mouth was sewn shut.
Okay, he had a shape of his eye cut out into a forehead and his mouth sewn shut,
and both of his eyes cut out.
All right.
He was also wrapped up in a bunch of like heavy chains, like like chain link, or just like a chain,
Yeah. Okay.
like thick.
Are there any Lord of the Rings references that you're catching from any of this stuff?
Well,
not a big Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah,
you think?
One of the things written. So there's some stuff written into the dirt. It says, if you continue this pursuit, you will be the next to fall. We decide true justice, not the police. We are the ancient ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is great.
Yeah.
Well, I'll meet you guys at Viceroy.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see you there.
All right,
We'll
bye.
probably be a few minutes just
Do
because
your
we're up
thing.
on.
I'm
you know,
gonna go to
Gordo.
Viceroy and fill this paperwork out. And yeah.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
All right.
This is so fun. All right.
Stay safe out there, Lucian.
Hey, thank you. I message. I messaged Jobs. I was like, dude, a guy just fucking died as soon as you logged off. Damn. This is cool.
Hello, officer.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going fine. How are you?
Good. What's that? I've never seen this jacket before. This cut.
We're the Neon Tigers, bro. We're Hydra Street.
Oh, you
team.
guys
You
are
know who
the
Hydra
Neon
is?
Tigers. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just heard that name. Nice.
Yeah.
I like those fucking colors, man.
Yeah. Hey. Wait. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about it. His
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys up to?
We're chilling.
Trying to talk
Nice.
to people, you know.
Yeah,
There's
we're trying to
probably
rizz
in
some
like
people up.
Do you remember that encounter at all?
2 minutes. There's gonna be like a dead guy coming in here, so you guys might wanna, just
Yeah,
so you
that's
know,
what I was.
they're probably
Yeah,
gonna
she
be
wanted
like
to wait, but I told her
for the dead guy.
no, for the EMS. I told her there's,
Oh.
we probably shouldn't wait around.
You messages.
I think there's
you
EMS
know.
here.
I'm trying to be a W man, you know.
There's
trying
you're trying to be a W man.
yeah, we're
trying
trying
to
to
wing
rizz
man
some
people?
girls up.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Just say that this is. Can you say that this is your favorite?
Exactly.
What do I say?
This is your favorite criminal in the city.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, you want me to say that? Okay, here. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Hey, chill.
Wait.
Hey, what's up?
Malik, you introduce him. Just say this is my favorite. It's my cop friend. What's your name, sir?
It's Lucian Evo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to my best.
Let me
friend.
call you back. Hold on, let me call you back. Okay, what's going on? What
Let
happened?
me introduce you to my best friend in the whole city.
Oh.
Cop.
I know you.
Yeah, you know me. It's
Yeah, we
Lucian.
met.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? How you been?
Not much. How are you? I'm good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, they're best friends,
I got.
them too.
Yeah, we're. I had to take Segs Ed yesterday because I was trapped in Humane Labs for 10 years, so I don't remember that stuff.
Yeah,
I was
I remember
forced to
it.
take. Yeah. So that's, you know, I had to do that yesterday. Oh, this is my favorite criminal in the whole city.
Yeah, he's the best criminal, isn't
So
he?
is this like the cop versus crim duo?
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
They're like Tom and Jerry.
I know exactly.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, they're like
Wait,
Tom and Jerry.
so who's Tom and who's Jerry?
I'm Jerry. He's Tom.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. That's fine.
Wait, which one's the rat again?
The rat?
You
It's
mean
a
the
mouse.
mouse?
It's a
The
mouse.
same thing. Yeah, which
No,
one's
it's
The
not
rat.
the same thing.
Jerry's the mouse, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
sure.
Jerry.
And
Tom's
is
the one that drinks
I'm
himself.
gonna be
to
honest, I
death.
forgot.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
What do you?
Tom's
So do you guys know each other? Is this what's going on? You said you're trying to.
I just met him.
Oh, you just. Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
oh
5
yeah.
minutes ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's my favorite criminal in the whole city.
And he's the
Is that
best
good,
criminal
guys?
as well.
He's the best criminal.
What makes
in the
him the best?
Oh, you know,
I get away from
he's
bangs and
doing
stuff like that.
crime. I know. What was his
Well,
name?
if you were the best, right, and you get away from crime, then you wouldn't personally know him.
Well, they know each other because they see him so much, you know. They see each other so much.
Wait, what's wrong with your eye?
I got it pulled out.
Ew! Ew! It looks creepy.
It got pulled out by a mountain
I
lion.
can't look at you anymore. It
Never
looks
mind that
weird.
Hey, Lucian.
Oh, is this the guy from the?
Yes.
Yes.
We need you to come
Meet
with
us at the morgue.
Okay, we're going to the morgue. All right. Hey, I gotta go to the morgue because I'm investigating someone who's a serial killer, and there's a dead body.
Wait,
If you have
who's a
any
serial-
questions, let me know. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
There's a guy died. I'm investigating him. He was on Mount Gordo or something like that, and
He's a serial killer.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the first ever drug trafficking charge too. So if you ever need anything,
No, I
let me
remember.
know.
You told me. You told me. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Okay, good
Yeah.
luck.
Thank you, officer.
Yeah,
I won't
see
do
you
crime for
later.
the rest of today.
Okay, good. That's good. Remember, crime is cringe. Jesus Christ! There's a fucking dead guy in there. Drive better, please. There's a dead guy in there. Radio check.
Me too. I have a 99 right now heading northbound.
West on Great Ocean Highway. Continuing west on Great Ocean, passing Great Ocean Plica.
So this is the guy from Mount Gordo.
A-firm.
Continuing on
Did
Great Ocean westbound.
they say that sorry, I was talking to them. They said they needed me here too.
Well, we were told to report to you about it.
Okay, perfect.
While we were
I'm just double checking. That's why I went to.
while we were on the flight here, Nanami was helping doing some extra before you go down there.
Okay.
Was doing some extra stitches on his stomach because his old ones broke open. and a note came out saying look deeper from like this wound in his stomach. So
Jesus fuck.
there may be another one in there.
Okay. All right.
So that's kind of why we want to do this autopsy with you here, and that's why I
Yeah.
called for you to stay here.
We go to ground
Bottom
floor.
one. Ground floor, elevator 1.
All right, I'm taking it.
Go left this way. Is he on the... Okay. And then Skara, I know Nanami said a little bit, but yeah, there was another note maybe in his stomach, if you can try to find it.
Yeah.
Specifically for this, Lucian is the one that we're supposed to report to, so if there's anything that you find, just let Lucian know.
Okay.
Hi, Scar. I'm sorry that there's a dead body here. Sorry, dead body, that you're dead.
Okay. Oh. Ew. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Start with the abdomen instead of the head this time.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my mask back on. There we go.
So I'm gonna just note down any injuries, stitches, foreign objects, and then I'll go ahead and open up the stitches.
Should I write down any of this stuff that you're saying, or is there going to be a coroner's report after this?
I can write a coroner's report.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to try to do what I can so you don't have to do as much paperwork, but yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me do this. Hey, Nikov.
Hey, did you make it down to Viceroy?
Yeah, I'm here at the morgue.
Oh, you're at the morgue now? Okay. We'll be there in about half a minute.
Is there a report thrown up for this?
I am not sure, actually.
Check and see if they need, we can throw up an investigative report or add this on to like a larger, unknown.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably just going to be added on to the same report because it's pretty clearly related.
Yeah. All right, perfect. I appreciate it. I'll be at the morgue.
All right, yeah, we're here now.
Bye.
Any pattern or type that I see.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me just go ahead and take that out. I'm gonna put that to the side so I can run some tests just to see if it's actually his eyeball or not.
Hey, Nikov, he has an eyeball in his mouth.
Oh my god.
And it's not like a cute chew toy.
This is a really uncomfortable question, but is it his eyeball?
I just put it to the side so I could do some tests to figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and examine where his eyes were and see if I can figure out how they were removed.
Hey guys.
Like did they
She
use
scared me.
It is dark in
something
here.
really sharp? My guess would be
Like a scalpel, do you
standard
think?
razor blade because it
A
has
razor.
some like long slashes longer than would be needed. Let me see if it's sloppy or not.
I thought Stone was still coming.
Okay. I do think it was a razor blade because there are a few cuts that are longer than needed, but this is almost surgical. Whoever took out his eyes, they definitely knew what they were doing. My guess is they have to done this before.
Okay. Maybe less than 4 hours ago before.
Oh, I
Sorry.
mean, they've had
it's been more like 6 or 7.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Till, like you were here. Oh, you scared me.
Stayed here the whole time, man.
I was just staring at this dead body. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, see if there's anything else strange about his eyes. Maybe there's a foreign object that I missed.
He had an eyeball in his mouth, right?
Yes.
Did you already check inside of his tummy for the other for another
no,
note maybe?
I
Oh, okay.
have gotten to his head so far.
I wasn't I'm sorry. I was watching you do that stuff and he was just
You've had to do things. You've had to talk to other officers, get things done.
it's just so gross. You're doing such a good job.
He's not a linguist, okay? All the body parts look the same to him, you know.
It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and check out this carving on his forehead. See if it was done with a razor blade as well, and if I recognize the type of carving. Okay.
I want to know if that eyeball belongs to Till.
Okay.
Tilla lost her eye?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will definitely make sure to run it against her DNA as well. It looks
Lucian,
like
come here.
the the carving on his forehead was done with.
Listen, like, what are we thinking, man? Like, you know, hindsight's kind of 2020. Think this guy saw it coming?
No. This guy?
Yeah.
Fuck no. This guy was literally tortured. There's an eyeball in his mouth, and I think it might be Till's. This is...
Okay, well, we can't kink shame. Hold on.
Okay, hang on. I just learned about sex ed yesterday, and this says nothing about throwing sperm in a vagina. I learned all about it.
Sure, well, there's other things you can do. You know that, right?
Okay, well, I also...
How do we know this
Nikov
is not
taught
a
me that...
horrific sex act gone wrong?
Well, because Nikov told me that sperm whitens teeth, and that's not sperm in his mouth. Okay, so that's
What a fucking... Oh, he told you that it whitens teeth?
Yeah, that's what you tell your girlfriend.
Yeah, well, you know what you do? You stick an eyeball in someone's mouth so you can see what their mouth does.
Jesus fucking Christ! Like, come on, this guy's fucked up. He's all torn up and shit. I don't know. Do eyeballs make teeth white too?
No.
Okay, Jesus.
I didn't bring it up. Wolfgang did.
I like to ask questions. This way I can learn, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna move down to his abdomen and start to take a look at what's going on there, because a piece of paper fell out from inside of him.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Lucian, keep an eye on this. I gotta think about something.
Okay, why don't you think about a dead guy in front of you? Sorry, I got snippy. Sorry, I got snippy.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said think about a dead guy in front of you because I'm just being left. Okay. Sorry, that was an order.
I'm telling your mother about this.
Wait, about him kink shaming or? Oh.
Okay.
She's laughing.
I'm gonna
left down that way.
go ahead and just
No, I just went down the hallway
open
again.
his abdomen and see what's going on.
Vienna's acting weird. He's walking all
Oh,
wobbly and he's unable to speak clearly.
Please take this out of the autopsy.
And his head is unusually red.
Okay, what's this note? Oh, I guess we'll move on to his stomach.
Yeah. And she started wobbling on the way down here. We're in cold storage. Oh my god.
Oh.
Huh.
Get out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh, I got some of it. I got some of it in me.
Okay. Go into the other room.
Which one? I'm going in this one. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Okay, Lucian.
Okay, can you get him on some oxygen, please?
Okay.
It burns my eyes.
Okay. Come with me. We're going
Okay.
upstairs. We're going to the ambulance.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sitting there. Okay.
No, just give me some. Just bring something in. I gotta be here for this.
Okay.
Is there something right there? I could just. Is there a little mask?
Sit here. Sit.
Okay.
Oh God. Lucian's getting worse.
Yeah, he needs to be on oxygen.
I'll be okay. She's grabbing me something. She's grabbing me something. I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah,
What was that?
I'm gonna go ahead. Have you take a few puffs of this in here.
Okay.
Real quick.
Okay.
Okay, just one more. Okay, that should help neutralize what's inside and make it easier to breathe.
Okay.
I'm gonna
What was that?
go mustard gas.
Okay. I don't like mustard.
Bleach and ammonia. It's chemical weapon.
Oh, thank you.
What's going on?
Here,
Vienna
take
just
this.
passed out. I had him on oxygen. His hands were really, or their hands were really irritated.
Yeah. Just grabbing it. Thank you.
There you go.
Eyes were a bit dilated, and
Oh yeah, I gotta air out. It's okay. I have it.
red. I kind of wanted to get them to the emergency eye wash station just in case.
I'm gonna go get a fucking mask.
I'm gonna go swap out my hazmat.
I need to go change into hazmat as well. You said you had him on oxygen.
Yeah.
Okay. Wash off their hands with a lot of water. Before you do, take a quick swab of their hands and put it next to or the bag.
Till says she has some of the chemicals in her trunk or something.
Okay.
So we can do a test.
I'll take a look at the bills. Wash off their hands, eyes very well, and just keep an eye on their vitals.
Okay.
All right. We're just gonna get you on the stretcher.
Wait, is Vienna okay?
Okay, and then how are you doing, Lucian?
I'm okay. I'm alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna be okay.
Alright, you're kind of bleeding out the nose. Are you
Is
sure?
mustard gas?
Here, just
I'm gonna be okay. Is Vienna okay?
yeah, she's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Alright, let's get you out of here. Okay.
I think Vienna popped.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you up on my shoulder here, and we're gonna get you up into the ambulance, okay?
Okay.
Come on, let's get you.
Jill, don't go in the room. It's mustard gas.
They'll get.
Hold on.
You guys want to get out of here? Just
Yeah. I got
There was mustard gas in his stomach.
Let's get you upstairs, okay? Get you out of here, and then I'll have you rest in the ambulance, okay? Nothing like a good old hazmat, but I need everyone to clear out.
No,
Just
okay.
rest back here, okay?
I don't know. I feel kind of nauseous. Yeah.
Do you want to go to the hospital?
No, I don't know.
Just try to stay on the oxygen. Focus on your breathing,
Okay.
okay?
She just puts me outside.
Which ambulance?
This one.
Who's that? Who's there?
Oh hey, it's me.
There's don't go the mustard gas.
Hey, don't worry.
All right.
Nikov,
What the fuck happened?
I dressed the occasion.
don't the mustard gas. Get back in the ambulance. Get back in the ambulance, the mustard gas.
Get back in.
Get in.
There's still people inside there?
I'm trying to find people.
Got the least exposure out of all.
There was mustard gas. There was a mustard gas bomb inside of his stomach when they cut it open. There was a note.
God.
Okay, how are we doing out here?
Nikov's coughing.
Let me know if you guys feel any other discomfort, but I'm needing you both to stay in here. We'll have you guys take a shower once we get to Viceroy and have a doctor.
Okay.
But right now, we just need everyone to stay.
What the fuck happened?
There was mustard gas inside of his stomach when they cut it open, and they were cutting it. There was a note that said "Go deeper," and she cut deeper into the stomach to hopefully find another note. But there was a mustard gas bomb that let loose a bunch of it, and it was standing right, standing right there.
Wash their hands. Let's get them back to Viceroy.
I just saw him a minute ago.
He's in the ambulance, but he's coughing as well.
I have a as well.
Wait, what? Is that Nico?
Nikov get it infected?
Yep.
You won't
Oh
ICU.
my god, my eyes burn.
You won't ICU.
Okay.
We don't have
was
ICU.
Viano anywhere
We
near
don't
you
ICU, we're
near
rangers.
the gentleman
I know you won't. You won't.
The dead guy?
Be a bitch.
Was she near the dead guy at all?
On scene.
She touched
they
the
had-
Yeti or
they
bear
had
trap or
the-
something.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
I
some of the
can give a
chemicals splashed
sample.
onto them. Yeah,
Okay.
on their hands.
Rangers, we don't ICU.
Alright. I'm gonna have to get back and suit up.
Okay. Go ahead and go. I will take care of transporting them.
A firm.
Crime guy.
Are you coming out as well?
Cream, but no
Violet?
gunshot.
Must have used the silencer. Find anything this
Fucking
time.
exposed.
Looks like he really put his money where his mouth is.
Can you please stop?
I just sent him a video. Crime guy.
You're all our injured people now.
Where do you even get mustard gas?
I mean,
Bleach and ammonia, you mix that shit.
Why do you know that?
Because I was a Humane Labs test subject. You think I haven't seen this shit before?
Oh, that's a good reason.
Oh, classic eraser going fast.
before you guys step in, we're gonna have you step into a portable shower, okay? And then we'll have you really check in with Nancy, and then if I can have another doctor there on standby just to make you a full checkup. Brianna is probably bear number one patient first of care.
Don't let Vienna ICU. I just filmed out my form today. I don't want to have to make it real. I don't want to have to break him out.
It's a trick question. We never ICU.
My response was a bit more specific.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
going bad.
Alrighty.
I don't know if we should even touch them. What if they're contagious?
You think I'm safe to like wear normal clothes at this point, right? Like this is a clean area.
Yeah, you're probably good. Just do it.
Hey, do you think it's like safe to?
Should we even touch them because we're like okay?
Help me!
Yeah. Oh.
Grabbed by the nether walkers.